guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So today's video, basically at the start of the new year, I asked over my Instagram what kind of videos you guys wanted to see from me, and one of the suggestions that I had was how to care for your hair under your headscarf. And I was just like, you do not have to ask me twice, because black hair care is my absolute favorite topic. And I know there are going to be people here who are going to be like, why are you talking about hair care when you're going to show your hair? Well, I can talk about it because I have it under the scarf and I look after it. And yes, if you don't like it, then you don't have to stay. So if you've been following me for quite a while now, you'll know that I've actually spoken about my relaxed hair journey when I was relaxed. I'll leave a link to the videos up there because I think they're still really helpful for anybody who is relaxed. So I'm going to kind of break it up and talk about my journey first of all to natural hair, and then I'll talk to you about kind of my routine, my cleansing routine, moisturizing routine, protective styles, all that stuff. So you can see here I've got this massive box. This is my hair care box. It's like in one of those IKEA drawer things that has a whole compartment, and it is mad heavy, guys. Try to do a thumbnail. This bit is so heavy, so I look a bit crazy. Let's get into it then. Okay, so basically, like I said, I am obsessed with black hair care, and I have been for many years now. So basically I'm gonna cut it really short, and if you want to learn about the relaxed hair part, I'll link the videos up here and down in the description below as well, so you can, if you want kind of like the full story of me like going on a hair care journey, growing my hair long and everything. So I'll condense it down. So basically I was on a relaxed hair journey. I had never, before going on my hair journey, then my hair had never been past kind of shoulder length at the most. And I just thought, as most young black girls think, I kind of just thought that if my hair can't grow long, like it would never grow long, it wasn't even possible. Anyway, went on a hair journey and I grew my hair to bra strap length. I actually grew it longer than that, but I never say that just because it never grew full length. It kind of, my hair's really annoying. I also had this bit in the back that kind of thinned out and it grew as like an upside down U shape, so then I had to keep trimming it. But anyway, so that definitely gave me the confidence in knowing that if you care for your hair, you can actually grow it long. Okay, so yeah, that was a really fun journey to go on, and it was amazing, and like it was just great being able to prove people wrong. And like even like my mom, when I told her that I'm growing my hair long, and she was like, okay. And then it got long, and then she was like, oh, do you want to look after my hair too? So yeah, so that's kind of that one. And then one day, like in like 2019, I just started watching loads of found myself watching loads of natural hair videos, and I was just falling in love with natural hair. And I was just like, like, why have I got thin relaxed hair when I could literally have my natural voluminous beautiful hair kind of thing? And then I started toying with the idea of going natural, and I was just like weighing up the pros and cons. Now the main reason for me that I'd never really considered going natural is because my natural hair is, so I've got 4C natural hair, it's really coarse and really thick, although I didn't actually realise just how thick it was until I went natural. But yeah, so I always just thought that it would be like a mission and a half to like do anything with it, to even get into my hair. I thought it would just be like impossible. So then the more I kept watching videos, and I realized actually there are ways to style it, and then there are ways to make it more manageable and stuff like that. Then one day I just went downstairs to my mom, and I was just like, Mom, let's go natural. And she was like, okay. And that was it. So July 2019 was my last relaxer. October 2020, so last year, a few days after my birthday, I decided to do the big chop, because I was just not feeling the thin scraggly ends, and I just wanted to see what my natural hair was like, because since I was young, like I literally have not had like a full head of natural hair from what I can remember. So yes, that's what I did, and chopped it off in October by myself. It's like the bravest thing I've ever done, and lots of people were like, oh my god, you're so brave, like for cutting all your hair off, oh my god, but honestly for me, the fact, I think if I hadn't been on a relaxed hair journey and like seen that I can grow my hair long, then I definitely wouldn't have done that. But because I know that I can grow my hair out, then that's why I was like, I felt so empowered doing that. It was the best thing ever. And oh my god, it revealed my beautiful thick natural hair. I literally never in a million years would have thought my hair was as thick as it was. Like, it's super thick, like from root to end. It's crazy, and I absolutely love it. So I'm fully 4C natural. I'm a fully 4C naturalista now, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, so that's kind of the journey. Let me not go on any further about that. So I'm going to talk to you about my my hair care routine then. So I have kind of 2 hair care routines kind of thing. So what I have been doing ever since I did the big chop in October is I've been protective styling back to back to back. So what I've been getting done is basically just cornrows of my own hair. So my mom will just do my hair into like 8 cornrows, and I leave it in for 2 months at a time. Yes, it looks rough by the end of it, but honestly it's like so helpful. Like, because of how thick my hair is, having it like that just makes it so much more manageable and so much easier to use, to maintain. But yeah, so when I'm in the cornrows, then what I'll do is I will use the LCO method. As always, that doesn't change. So I will spray my liquid, which is this mix of just a conditioner. I think it was this one, maybe, I don't know, I just use any conditioner, and peppermint oil in water, and then I'll just spritz that onto my hair and then kind of just squeeze it in, and then I'll use my cream. So this is the cream that I use. It's this Shea Moisture Strengthening Restore Leave-In conditioner, and it's just like a really nice creamy consistency, and I really like it. I feel like it absorbs, you can see that there, oh, can you? It absorbs nicely into my hair. And then what I have done for the longest time is to then seal with an oil. So I have so many different oils. So I've got this is my aloe vera oil that I made. I also have this, oh, it's oily, this Ayurvedic oil that I made. I have castor oil, which this one I tend to use just on my scalp, to be honest, or I'll mix it in with one of the other ones. But yeah, so I'm not precious, I just use one of them. But recently, just last week actually, I made a whipped shea butter concoction, just because I felt like my hair probably would feel even softer if I had something a bit thicker, and especially for the ends as well to seal with. So I just made this, and if you want me to show you how I made this, then just let me know down in the comments below, and I'd be more than happy to show you that. But yeah, so that's the cleansing, that's the moisturizing routine that I use. And then when it comes to cleansing my cornrows, then what I'll use is this Cantu is this Cantu Shea Butter Refresh Apple Cider Vinegar Root Rinse, and it's got tea tree oil in it, and it's got this nozzle there, so you just literally put it on your scalp and cleanse it, just massage it all in, and then you rinse it out, and it's really nice, and you can really feel the tea tree oil as well. It really like tingles in your hair, so I really like this. This is probably like the only Cantu Shea Butter product that I like. I've tried some of their other products like their leave-in, and I hated it. It just didn't work for me. I've tried their deep conditioner, hated it, just did nothing for my natural hair. So this is the only product of theirs that I really actually enjoy and that I use, and yeah, I have a few bottles of them always stocked up on that. So then after I'm done cleansing, then when I'm in my cornrows, I never actually deep condition. I always use just like a regular conditioner afterwards to follow up after cleansing. So I have a range of different ones that I use. These are 2 of them. I also use herbal essence. I've literally got so much stuff that it's overflown into another drawer. I forgot about that. But anyway, here are some of the ones that I do use. So there's the OGX Argan Oil conditioner, which is really nice, really nice actually, and the other one that's in the drawer over there is the brown one of this, which smells so nice. It smells sweet, really nice. I also use, like I said, the herbal essence, the blue one, Hello Hydration, smells beautiful, and I also use this one, so I just rotate whichever one I feel like using. And this Aussie 3-minute Miracle Moist also smells beautiful. There's a theme there. I love for my hair to smell really nice. So yeah, so I'll basically just go in with one of those, and I think the reason I kind of tend to, and I'll usually water it down as well a bit when I put it in my hands. I'll just put water in, kind of just so it's not, you know, building up too much product in my hair and getting kind of stuck in the cornrows. And I think that's kind of the reason that I don't really use a deep conditioner as well, and these work absolutely fine for me. So yeah, that's what I do for cleansing. And then when I go to sleep, I make sure that I put my satin bonnet on. So I have this satin bonnet that I put on, and you can see inside is all satin and it's adjustable, so it's really, really ideal. It's really cute. So I never ever lie down on a pillow without something satin or silk on my head, and that's really important for protecting your hair from breakage, because cotton pillows and other material pillows will just suck out the moisture from your hair, and also your hair strands can actually get caught in the fabric of your pillow. So yeah, do that. And if you don't want to wear something on your head to sleep, then use a satin or silk pillowcase. So that's that. Oh, and also you might be wondering, when you have you might be wondering, when I have cornrows in my hair, how do I get volume under my scarf? I have a video for that and I'll leave it up here. But yeah, you literally wouldn't even know that I had cornrows, because from the side there's a nice volume. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave the link above so that you can watch how I do that. It's really easy. So that's when I'm in cornrows. So right now I'm actually in jumbo braids. This is the first time I'm doing jumbo braids, and I actually did it by myself. I was so proud. I've never braided my hair by myself. So I watched loads of YouTube videos, and I used the elastic band method. I'll leave a link to one of the videos that I used to help me actually do this. So I just got my mom to do the parts for me and put the elastic bands on, and then I kind of did the braiding myself, and I love it. Oh my god, it's so nice. Your head's not heavy, it doesn't take forever. I did it myself, so I didn't do it too tight, but it just looks so good. I absolutely love it. This is going to be like my new thing, my new go-to protective style. What I did find really difficult though when I did put this style in is actually like trying to get my natural hair like to blend in with the braids, because like I said, my natural hair is really thick, so it was so hard. And then it wasn't until afterwards, and because I'm still learning, I'm a new natural, I'm still relatively new, so I'm still learning. But yes, so I discovered that what I should have done is I should have stretched my hair, and I found a video from, I think it's called Natural Chic, which I'll leave again down in the description. Sorry, memory ran out. But yeah, so I'll leave the link to Natural Chic's video showing how to stretch your hair, and if I had done that, it would have made my life so much easier. But now I know, so next time I'll do that. But for this, I don't think I'm going to leave it in for 2 months. In fact, I'm definitely not going to leave it in for 2 months. We'll leave it in for 1 month just to see how it goes, especially with it being to just see how it goes, and then I might try and increase it to 1.5 months and then see how 2 months goes. But because I've got like the elastic bands in my hair, I just want to make sure that everything's okay before I take it any further. But yeah, so that's what I've got, and I've actually done a video which is, yeah, should be up already, showing you how like different styles, different turban styles that you can wear when you've got braids and like chunky braids and things, jumbo braids and things like that, and this is one of them. So yeah, I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure to watch that video and you can see how to recreate this style and other styles as well for when you've got braids or any kind of chunky hairstyles in your hair. So after I take down my protective style, so what I use when I'm taking it down is water. So I just get an empty spray bottle and just put water in it, not this mix, just pure water. And then where is it, I use this aloe and coconut water detangling condition pre-shampoo, this one right here, you can see that. And this is so it's actually a pre-poo as well, but I don't like it as a pre-poo, but I love it as a detangler. So what I do is I'll just spray my cornrows with water, and then I'll take it out and I'll keep applying this to my fingers, or if there's any knots, then I'll put it on and I'll kind of just squeeze it in. And then honestly, this is so good for detangling. It melts any knots, any tangles that you come across in your hair, so it's really good. But like I said, I don't use it as a pre-poo because I just find that it doesn't really like do much to my hair, it doesn't really help much. But yeah, this is what I use. Ooh, just scratch my face and my lipstick off. But yeah, this is what I use to take it out and to kind of this is what I use to take out my braids and to detangle. And as I'm going, I do as much finger detangling as possible, and then just use this to kind of help take out any kind of shed hairs that may be kind of stuck in there. But yeah, a wide tooth comb all day every day. I did used to, when I took my braids down, I used to use this Tangle Teaser brush, which is actually really good, and it does help to detangle your hair, but I just felt like I was losing more hair than I needed to when I was using this. So yeah. And also, just to emphasize, water is a natural hair girl's best friend. Oh my god, like I remember whenever I was watching all the videos, and then people, the ladies would be like, water, use water, don't ever do anything on your hair dry. And it's so true, guys. Like, water really is your best friend when you're natural. It just helps to make your hair so much more manageable and malleable as well. So yeah. Okay, so after I've taken out my hair, detangled it, and I'll do a pre-poo treatment. And what I mostly do, pretty much the majority of the time, is a hot oil treatment. And I use my, where is she? And I use my aloe vera oil that I made myself, and basically just dip it into a container full of hot water, kettle hot water. And yeah, you can see this is why the bottle's turned this funny shape, because of the heat. But yeah, so I'll just leave that in there and then start applying it all over my hair. And I part my hair on wash days, when I take out my braids. I literally have to work with my hair in sections. So I've been doing it in 4 sections, sometimes more. It's definitely easier when I do it in more sections than 4. But yeah, so I'll section my hair into how many ever sections, and then apply the hot oil onto each section from root to tip, root to tip, root to tip, root to tip. And then I'll put a shower cap on. And then I'll put a shower cap on. I actually have like loads of them here that I just buy online. And then I will either just go about my business for 20 minutes, or I'll sit under my hooded heat cap for 20 minutes, and that just kind of will help to really help the oils to penetrate deep into your hair shaft. So I'll do either or, it doesn't really make a difference to me. But yeah, pre-pooing really helps to soften my hair, which is why I love to do it. Another pre-poo that I sometimes do, if I can get my hand on the aloe vera, is I will literally just use aloe vera, cut it in kind of sections, remove one side, and I'll just rub it all over my hair and my scalp. And that also makes my hair feel really nice and soft. And aloe vera is really like slimy, so it really helps with detangling as well, actually, which is why that cream is really good. Okay, come to think of it, now that I've just mentioned that this, it's not really cream, it's more of a gel, but now that I've mentioned this, the one that I said that I detangle with but I don't like using as a pre-poo, I think the reason that my hair doesn't particularly like it as a pre-poo is because of the coconut oil. I don't really think, because when I was relaxed, my hair did not like coconut oil, and I think my natural hair is probably still the same because my hair likes aloe vera. So yeah, just realized that. Yes, so pre-poo, and then once I pre-poo, then I'd wash that out, and then I'll shampoo, and I would use my herbal essence. Where is it? So much stuff in here, guys. This is what I use. So I use this herbal essence sulfate free potent aloe and hemp shampoo, and this is what it looks like. Can you see that? This is the bottle, and this shampoo is so good. So when I was relaxed, I used to use, do I still have the bottle? No, I don't. I used to use the Elastic UP cream conditioning shampoo, and that's sulfate free as well, and that was really good. And the only reason that I really switched to this was because, first of all, they started doing Herbal Essence started doing a sulfate free shampoo, and I thought, let me give it a go, because this is easier to get, because the other one I had to go to London or buy it online. So yeah, I tried this one and it's so good. It lathers so well, like really lathers really well. So I really like that about that. I mean, some people might say, well, after protective styling for 2 months, then you should use a sulfate shampoo, which absolutely, like, you might need to. But for me, this honestly works so well. Like, you wouldn't even know it was a sulfate free shampoo, other than the fact that your hair is soft when you wash it out. But it really does cleanse your hair. And obviously, if my hair does feel like it has so much product build-up that I needed a sulfate shampoo, then I would use that. But for now, this is like the bomb.com. And sometimes when I'm in my protective style, if I feel like I need a bit more of a cleanse than just the the apple cider one, then what I'll do is I'll actually use this but then dilute it with a lot of water. If I want a bit more of a lather to cleanse it a bit better, then that's what I do. So again, with this I will do it in sections. I literally never work with my hair as one, it's just too much to do that, so I'll do it in sections. So I'll double cleanse after a protective style because I just want to make sure that I really clean the scalp and the hair very well. And then as I finish one section, then I will take this, my ApHogee 2-minute keratin reconstructor. I've been using this for years, ever since I was relaxed. It's such a good product, and I'll just apply it to the section of hair that I've washed, move on to the next section, shampoo that, apply this, move on to the next section, and so on and so forth. Now when I apply it, I feel in the shower, I feel like it doesn't really absorb into my hair the way it used to, so I think I might just stick with adding it to my deep conditioner, or I might try like a different one. So if anybody's got any suggestions of any protein treatments, light protein treatments, then please do share them with me, ones that work for natural hair. But yes, after I finish that whole process and wash everything out, then I will come out the shower, and I always use a t-shirt to dry my hair. I never use a towel, use a t-shirt because it's a lot gentler on your hair, on your hair strands. So once I've done that, then I'll come out and then dry it, and then I will apply my deep conditioner, and again I do that in sections. The deep conditioner that I have been using is this Thank God I'm Natural, or Thank God It's Natural Honey Miracle hair mask, and this is pretty good actually. I must say it's not the cheapest, it's quite expensive. I think it's like £16, which is what, like, I don't know, $20–25 or something like that. But you can see this is the bottle here. But yeah, you can see I've nearly finished this. It smells quite nice as well. But yes, that's what I've been using. And I also bought this Strengthen and Restore treatment mask, which I don't like. It's way too thick and just it smells nice, but it's not great for my hair. And it's one of these, the Shea Moisture, it's a Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Restore and Strengthen treatment. But yeah, I really don't like it, so I've just been mixing it in with the other one just to try and use this up as well. But that's one thing that I've really been struggling to find, is like conditioners that are really good and like really work for my hair and make my hair really soft. So I when I was out in town the other day, oh, it smells so good, I saw this one from Herbal Essence. I really like Herbal Essence. They do some really good hair care products that work really nice with like natural hair, relaxed hair. So I saw this, they've got a new line of products, and this is their Nourish and Soothe Intensive Mask, and it's avocado oil and aloe, and it's this right here. So I thought I'd pick it up and try this out, and it smells incredible. Oh my god, I wish you could smell it. It smells so nice, and it's like a similar texture to the Thank God It's Natural one, so I thought maybe my hair will like it. So yeah, when I'm next out of my protective style, I think I'll use this one. But I have been wanting to try like blending avocados and aloe vera with some oils in it to try and see that, because I feel like, because avocado I know is super moisturizing, like even if you just cut an avocado and it's on your hands, like it literally feels so moisturizing. And I know that aloe vera, my hair loves that as well. So that's why I was thinking that if anybody's got any kind of recipes that they can suggest for me for like a deep conditioner, please leave them down below, because like I said, I really just need to find more deep conditioners that really work for my hair. So yeah, so I'll apply the deep conditioner and then I'll go about my business for like 45 minutes to an hour or longer if I can, or I will just use the heat conditioning cap if I don't have enough time. And then I'll go back in the shower. Ooh, I forgot to mention actually that I do mix oils into my deep conditioner always. I'm not very particular about which one I use, but I'll usually always include my aloe vera oil and castor oil, but I'm not very particular, like I say. So yeah, then I'll go about my business for 45 minutes to an hour or more if I have the time. If I'm trying to be a bit quick, then I will go into my hooded heat cap for about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and then I'll go back in the shower and then I'll wash it all out and detangle as I go. Now I try to use my fingers as much and do finger detangling, but I will, if I need to, use this as well just to help make sure that my hair is well detangled and prepared for the next protective style. And then usually the next day, then my mum will put my hair back into the plait. This time around, of course, I tried something new and I've gone with the jumbo box braids. But before then, of course, so again, come out, dry it with the t-shirt, temperature, allow it to air dry. But while it's damp, I will apply my leave-in conditioner. So this one that I showed you before, the Shea Moisture one, I'll apply the leave-in conditioner and then I'll apply an oil, or going forward I will most likely be applying the whipped shea butter mix that I made, and then I'll just allow it to dry, and then when it dries I'll apply my castor oil to my scalp. So I've been using castor oil for years now and I absolutely love it. It was really good. It's great for my scalp anyway. So I've been using this for many years now and I absolutely love it. So yeah, so once that's all done, then my hair's prepared and ready for the next protective styles. Then my mum will go ahead and pull up my hair for me. But obviously this time around I did the jumbo box braids, so I'll have that in for a month, and then literally I just like go back to my protective style routine. So I'll be moisturizing every few days and then cleansing every 2 weeks, and then after like I said, after a month I think I'll take these out. So now what happens underneath my scarf? So underneath my scarf, if you've ever watched any of my turban tutorials or my videos about how I create volume, you'll see that I always have a satin scarf on directly on my hair. I never allow any cotton or any kind of material that isn't silk or satin to touch my hair directly, and that's because kind of your cottons and polyesters and things like that, they literally do dry your hair out, and also your hair strands get caught in the fabric. I don't know if you've ever seen, like, I don't know, on like your clothes and stuff like that, hair stuck in your clothes and you can pull it out. So yeah, so never do that if you're wanting to kind of protect your hair and keep it healthy and growing. Also make sure to protect your edges, because wearing turbans and scarves can kind of cause friction on your edges, so you don't want that. You don't want thinning edges, so make sure to keep your edges really moisturized. And also when you tie your scarves and stuff, try to avoid tying it too tight. And also, like I said, the satin scarf, so that's what you can see here, I've got the satin scarf on, can help to protect your edges as well. So just take as much care with your edges as you can to help keep them intact. And then obviously, like I'd say as well, give your hair as much of a break from turbans and things like that as you can. So when you're at home, you know, if you don't want to take it off, then loosen it or whatever, but don't always have it kind of, you know, very secure on your head kind of constantly 24/7, because your hair definitely won't thank you for that. And also, if you do have your hair down at any point, then just be mindful of protecting your ends, because if your hair's rubbing on your clothes, it's going to be breaking and then you're not going to see any growth. So yeah, protect your hair, protect your ends all the time. Even when like when I do my turban styles, I try to make sure my ends are like tucked in and tucked away as much as possible. And then I've already touched upon the sleeping one, which is to use a silk or satin bonnet to sleep, because that will massively help as well. So yeah, so basically I have been on my journey now since big chopping. And when I say big chop, by the way, I didn't like cut it all off. It was kind of like, so like when I stretched it was kind of like down to here, so you know, in afro terms it looked pretty small. But yeah, absolutely loved it, and it's grown so much in 4 months already, so I'm really excited. By the way, some of the products that I used to use when I was relaxed just do not work for me now, like these ones. And I've now got like 3 bottles. Oh, I've now got 3 bottles, is it? Yeah, 3 bottles of these that I no longer use. That's a shame, but I'll probably just be slowly like using them, mixing them with my deep conditioner just till I finish with them. But yeah, just thought I'd come back and tell you that. And guys, I think I'll leave links to kind of some of my hero products, the kind of favorite products, down in the description box as well. So if you do want to buy anything and try it out, then they will be down there for you. Okay, so lengthwise, let me give you a bit of an idea of where I am versus where I was when I cut the hair 4 months ago. Oh, did I do it in layout? Oh yes. Okay, so from the front, so when I did the big chop back in October, it was, my hair kind of came down to, I'm looking at the picture of it here, came down to here. and then when I did the big chop it was down to here, so that's grown. And then on the side when I did the big chop it stopped right about here, so almost kind of perpendicular to my chin. Is that even the word? I don't know, let's pretend it is. And then when I did it the other day it was almost down to this to my neckline. So yeah, so it has grown quite a bit in 4 months. I'm quite impressed, and I look forward to like my hair becoming a big poofy afro. But yeah, so guys, talk to me down below, give me some ideas for deep conditioners that I can use or that I can either buy or make. And any of the products that you think work so well that I should be trying, because I'm currently at that product junkie stage where I'm still trying to find my feet and trying to find all the products that work really well with my hair. So yeah, any input from you guys would be really appreciated. And if you'd like me to do any other kind of videos going into more depth with anything, or to show you how I make any of my product mixes, then let me know, because as I said, I love talking about black hair care and I would be more than happy to do anything else that you'd like me to on this topic. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, comment down below your journey, what products you use, all that kind of stuff, and subscribe if you've not already, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.